Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So hit the thumbs up to connect with these messages. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how they resonate. These are general readings, are not personal, so you can't take everything if it doesn't fit. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell. And you can always share the video with somebody who you think will resonate with it. This video is for the Leo collective. Okay, for the month of February. So in the month of February, we have two moons. The first one is the full moon in your sign, Leo. And then the other moon is at the end of the month, and it is a solar eclipse in Aquarius. So solar eclipses are about healing. They talk about healing, things being eclipsed out of your life for new beginnings. I feel like it's a very, very fast-paced energy here because it's in the air sign, so something could be happening very quickly. For you, Leo, with the full moon in Leo, I feel like there is some drama that's being reflected back to you. Somebody maybe being very immature. Maybe some sort of a love affair is going to get exposed. Be aware of your heart health at this time as well. Alright. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first card we're going to pull is, this is the Wisdom of the Avalons deck. The Wisdom of the Avalons deck. We're going to see where you're at on your journey, what the divine wants to bring to your attention in the month of February. For the Leo collective. Alrighty, so we have movement. This card popped out. So movement, some sort of flow energy here. Sacred journey marker. So you're at a particular marker on your journey. See how that right there, that reminds me of the Aquarius symbol. So maybe something with the solar eclipse in Aquarius. Birth and rebirth. So I'm seeing a 5 energy overall, which talks about changes. On the bottom of the deck we have the eagle. Spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. So 999 could be significant, 555 could be significant, 369 could be significant, which is a key. Yeah, this talks about seeing something from a higher perspective because this is an animal guide coming through here for Leo. So we're going to start off with the movement card, which popped out of the deck. This marker reminds you that all things change as part of the cycle of life. This may portend to a physical move, or it heralds a release from restriction and waiting. Rejoice, for change is in the air and new things are about to enter your world. This puts you on notice that it's time to broaden your horizons as you move forward on your path. You may travel to new and foreign places, both physically and inwardly. It is fortunate and timely to do so. Nothing is ever meant to be static in the ways of living. Mystery. That's funny because that was underneath. I could have swore I just seen it. Mystery. Maybe it wasn't in this reading. Not okay. Movement brings challenges that must be resisted. Right. Movement brings challenges that must not be resisted. For progress can only be made by letting go of what was and welcoming what is and what is yet to come. This marker is always an omen of a change for the better. And this omen is divinely protected or divinely guided by the angels. So what you need to let go of is any emotional baggage. Cleanse your heart space, because your heart, Leo, is your home. Home is where the heart is. So when you cleanse out the emotions in your heart space is what's being asked here, so that you can move forward. So you're being asked not to resist the change. And I feel like the full moon, the moons in the month of February are very significant to you. All right. So 50, rebirth. Inspiration and new life are here. Rejoice, for spring is in the air and you're beginning again. This marker bodes well for any new project, endeavor, relationship, or idea to take shape and be birthed into the world. It also reminds you that anything old or painful can be brought forth or transformed by new and creative perspective. So that is any pain that you're holding in your heart, any emotional baggage that you're holding in your heart. It is time to remove it and let it go. This marker reminds you that the process leading up to a birth can feel cumbersome, restrictive, painful, and never ending. Yet the final shift brings an extraordinary gift of new life, new vision born of surrender, and a total release. Know that you've come far and are at a place to celebrate your ideas and all things anew. This card asks that you align yourself with the mystery of spirit. So 2 cards of mystery. And then we have the angelic realm on the top of it. The true source of creative energy and power. None of us are inspired without the subtle and profound influence of the soul's longing urgings of the divine. Remember the prayer, make me a channel of divine creativity, use me as an instrument of a higher will, and watch the miracle unfold. So for my high vibrational Leos, you're going through an ending, a rebirth. And the angels are guiding this. So you need to remove the old baggage that's hanging on to your heart. Any drama or any immature energy, perhaps even some inner child healing here with the birth and rebirth. Any childhood wounds, any baggage, you're being asked to let it go. All right. So what is Leo's energy? What is the Leo energy? What are they carrying? I am seeing a key, 3, 6, 9. So something could be happening in May. September. But we do have the energy of spring here, so March. What is Leo's energy, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit? What are they carrying in the month of February? Okay, so what I feel here with this card being in reverse, we have a number 21 here. What I feel with this card being in reverse is some sort of a plan that you had is no longer working for you. So you need to step out of your own way and trust the divine plan, because your plan is being blocked for a reason. Your plan is being blocked for a reason, and the reason why is because it's not for your greatest and highest good. And you need to trust the divine plan. So some sort of a plan. You had some sort of a plan in your energy. Okay? So this is called a journal. So to me, it kind of looks like a book of shadows. But it could be a journal. Something along them lines. But whatever it is, if it is a book of shadows, some sort of plan that you had using this book of shadows is being blocked. It could be some drama, because Leo, you're all about the drama. Maybe some being immature. For some of you, maybe you're going to have a kid. It could have something to do with your kid. You might have to do something. You may be getting humbled. The angelic realm could be humbling you for some of you. Somebody may be having a heart chakra awakening where they are cleansing their hearts, because we've got cleansing home. Home is where the heart is. By releasing some sort of emotional baggage from your childhood, like I said. Yeah, so your door is closed. The door is not open to romance for you. So a plan that you had, maybe to connect with another person on a romantic level, it's not gonna happen. Master number 33 and a 21 is a 3. 333. So you could be seeing 369. You could be seeing 555. You could be seeing 333, Leo. But your romantic plan that you thought you were opening the door to is closed and blocked. Yeah. So your plan to maybe break somebody's heart is denied. Yeah. Yep. Somebody does not love you. This is toxic love. Yeah, your decision. Your decision. Something about the World Wide Web or the web. Some sort of a cycle could be closing. Yep. Your journey is blocked. This plan is blocked. So you got an impasse on your journey. When it comes to romance, your plan to break somebody's heart because you have a toxic love, right? Whew, Leo, this took a twist for the freaking I don't know what. All right, so these are crystal cards. We're going to pull 4 cards, one for each week of February, and then I'm going to look up the crystal in the book so that you can grab them or use them from the month of February. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have some more messages for Leo? First week of February. Okay, so we have the Hermit card. So you're definitely walking in the dark at this time. Maybe some sort of plan to put somebody in jail is also blocked. Maybe see how he's holding that light. Yeah, this is strong Virgo energy. This is also a 9, so 999. You could be seeing 999, 555, 333, 369. So, Leo, this is talking about being self-imprisoned. So maybe your plan to put somebody in prison is blocked because the divine stepped in, blocked your movement. That's the first week of February. The second week of February, we have judgment. Yeah. You could be seeing 1222, 122. So yeah, judgment has been called here. The divine called judgment. Yep, something has ended. You got 3 major arcana. So the third week of February, something is going to be laid to rest. Something is definitely ending. Some sort of a plan that you thought you had in place to put somebody in prison out of judgment is ending. It's being laid to rest. And then the last week of February, yep, 8 of Cups. So you need to walk away from something. Somebody is going through an ego death here. Somebody is heartless. You know what songs coming to mind is I think Christina Perry sings it. Who do you think you are, collecting your jar of hearts? If I remember, I'll tag that song, right? Collecting that jar of hearts. Who do you think you are, collecting that jar of hearts? Something about that. Yeah, you could have been collaborating with other people. We have an 8 with the 8 of Wands. Something's going to happen quickly here. Yep. Somebody could have been doing death spells. Yep. Something's coming quickly. Some sort of communication. Maybe want to communicate something. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The King of Swords. Some sort of lie with the Queen or the High Priestess. Some sort of lie, Leo, is about to be revealed. Somebody you maybe were working with the High Priestess and she was abusing her magic, or he was somebody who was abusing their magic. We got the Book of Shadows here. Yep. Just to cause fights, conflicts, confusion. Yep. There's that cup of love. Yep. There's the Temperance card. Somebody needs to do some work. Somebody needs healed. Something was unbalanced. Something's backfiring. Yep. Knight of Cups. You're a womanizer. Somebody's a womanizer. Again, who do you think you are, collecting your jar of hearts, Leo? Who do you think you are? Yep. Causing nightmares. Coming into somebody's dreams. Justice card. Yep. Justice. Justice talks about legal system. Yep. But something is faded. This Empress is somebody who is very promiscuous, somebody who is unable to have empathy, and that goes back to the High Priestess, right? Somebody is playing on somebody's empathy, somebody who's very promiscuous, somebody who is, and then with the King of Swords and the 8 of Wands, somebody is spreading a lot of lies, a lot of rumors, doing a lot of magic. Slander spell is what's coming to mind. Harshly judging them, trying to put somebody in jail, trying to get somebody to unalive themselves, or doing death spells with the High Priestess in reverse, doing death spells, trying to block somebody's rebirth. But the Divine stepped in and said, nope, not happening. Why? Because somebody walked away from you. So you decided to spread a lot of lies and rumors about somebody, slandering them with the Empress in reverse, slandering them. But the angels are saying justice is going to be served. And you're going to learn a very hard lesson about coming up against a divine feminine and spreading these lies and rumors, telling them that she's very promiscuous, or she's I'm not who she says she is. Trying to steal her power or something along them lines. The Empress in reverse is somebody who's very promiscuous, somebody who's like a dark empath, somebody who is unable to be empathetic to the other person, somebody who is unable to see both sides of a situation. So you could have been trying to block somebody's empathy or block them from seeing the truth about a situation. Maybe some lies that you were spreading with this Pisces individual. You could be going to a King of Swords, a Libra individual, because the King of Swords is Libra, and telling them a bunch of lies. I've seen this person has that, da 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 da. Yep. And you've been abusing your power, abusing your magic, abusing your psychic abilities. Or this psychic was. Alright, what are some signs that Leo is seeing? We got 33 coming through here. 33. Something about the 33 energy. Look, I see the house. Something about the house. So we have that rebirth and we have the death card. Death and rebirth here, Leo. Something about the heart chakra. Somebody could be going through a heart chakra awakening. Somebody has a high calling is something else that I'm getting. Somebody could have been doing necromancy with the death card and the high priestess in reverse. Causing somebody a lot of nightmares. Alright, the hermit card. What is Leo seeing? What's the sign Leo is seeing when it comes to the hermit card? What did I say about the key? 3, 6, 9. And that's confirmation. So there could be some sort of secrets that are coming out and being exposed here. Maybe it's giving you some pricklies on your neck or something like that. I feel judgment has been called on a situation. The angels are resolving something. All right, judgment. Judgment, please and thank you. Look, witch. Magic. There is some sort of magic. Death spell. And that's that high priestess energy. Abusing their psychic power. Somebody's under judgment. This witch is under judgment for abusing their magic. Death magic. So you could have went to a witch, Leo, or you are a witch. And you could have did some sort of dark magic on a Virgo. You could have been working with a Virgo, Leo. And this person was heartless. Right? There was no love in this decision. The death card. For wealth, status, and windfall. Gold. And this was planned, but your plan backfired. Your magic backfired. Somebody is under judgment for abusing their magic power. The angels stepped in for somebody. Somebody could be doing magic on somebody's physical body at home, right? Their home. Accepting help from another, right? So somebody could have come to you, Leo, and said, hey, I'll help you do this death spell on so-and-so, on this Virgo, or even asked a Virgo to help. Working together with a Virgo. And we did have Pisces here. Gemini, a Libra, a Pisces, a Virgo. And you, Leo. Trying to block love. Spread a lot of lies, spread a lot of rumors, abusing their magical power, abusing their magic and psychic abilities. You guys are under judgment. Eight of Cups. Dominant. Somebody is horny. Somebody was horny. And somebody called judgment and walked away. Yep, blue. Tranquility, peace, and serenity. This is Archangel Michael. Yep. And because of this person's higher calling, actually what you did was you gave them a blast off to skyrocket, to reach the stars, right? And now somebody is in this melancholy rainstorm. Somebody's in a rainstorm. Somebody's got a storm coming. Depression, right? Somebody is detached from their heart. This is a heartless offer. Casting illusions. Snarling. Using ghosts. Necromancy with the death. Necromancy. Somebody got paid money. Yep. Going into somebody's dreams. Somebody abusing their power, their visions. Yep. Somebody was using necromancies, casting, using the ancestors. 1111. Voices, goblins, nightmares. What did I say? Using the ancestors' spirit. Somebody got paid here. Somebody got paid to cast dark spells. Virgo, Pisces, Libra, Leo, because we're talking to you, Leo. And look at this. We have the eagle on here. The eagle. Twice. Spirituality, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. You did it on somebody who has a direct connection to the angels. You cannot make this stuff up. I feel like I need to read that eagle card. And this is an animal god with this person you cast this death spell on. When the eagles appear, it's a true signal of your connection to the angelic realm. With the angels helping guidance, you can soar above life to see the larger vista. The eagle helps you make your choices accordingly with integrity. When you pray to your angels, they will always answer, for they patiently wait for you to call upon them for assistance. The angels reside beside you, always hoping to aid humankind in finding peace and manifestation, abundance, and prosperity. The eagle also asks you to remember to soar high above life and look at the bigger picture. Don't get caught up in the tiny, unimportant aspects of life. The spiritual world is the real one. Your physical life is the dream. When the eagle appears, it's also a signal to pray. It's time for a moment of conscious contact with the divine. Remember that you're always protected and divinely directed if you follow the guidance of spirit as appears in the form of an eagle. And you got the eagle here, clarifying the Hermit card in reverse. And I feel like because somebody's plan backfired, to this black magic spell, this death spell backfired, I feel like the divine stepped in and unlocked the door to self-imprisonment for the person that you casted the spell on. I also feel too, if you asked a Virgo individual for help, they actually put themselves in spiritual jail. Somebody's in spiritual jail here. That's what I see. There's a bunch of you that are in spiritual jail. Could be a Pisces that's in spiritual jail, a Virgo that's in spiritual jail. You could be in spiritual jail. A Libra could be in spiritual jail. Let's see what's going on with love. All because somebody was heartless and they have a broken heart for what? Being rejected. So somebody went to somebody's family, spread a lot of lies and rumors, said somebody was promiscuous, somebody was sleeping with them, when it wasn't true. Oh, look at this. What's this? Yep, black magic. I'm telling you, black magic, and they rebelled. Rebelled with black magic here. A black magic death spell. What's this? We got another one in here. I know we got a masculine energy. Asserting their power. Abusing their power. Because they rebelled. Rebelling. And abusing their power, because that's what the High Priestess represents here. Somebody abused their power. Ask other people to help them do some sort of a black magic spell. And now it's going to backfire. Because the plan didn't work. Could be using necromancy. And the angels stepped in and saved this person, because you did it just to be rebellious, spreading a lot of lies, spreading a lot of rumors. You and this High Priestess or High Priest, this male energy. All right. Yep. Somebody is about to learn a lesson, or they didn't learn their lesson. One of the two. See the book's open. Somebody did not learn their lesson. They keep doing it. Judgment in the Witch. The answer is yes. You cannot make this stuff up. So this person said, yes, I will help you. And now somebody is receiving some karma. Yes. Spirit of Gold and Death. There's that divine masculine. Somebody could have did some necromancy, sent a male individual, paid money. Somebody paid money to this male person. This male person paid money. We got 3 males. Divine masculine, masculine, and then the King of Swords. Eight of Cups and Dominance. Twin flame journey. Somebody is on a twin flame journey. Somebody needed to raise their self-esteem. A cycle is completing, death and rebirth. See, there's the key. Something is unlocking, concluding. Why? Because of a karmic lesson with a karmic partner. Right? Third party situation. You see 3 people. So we got 3 males and 3 people. There's two females and a male on this card. So it could be 4 males and two females involved in this. So there is a healing that's taken place, and for those high vibrational Leos, you're at a crossroads. You need to make a decision. Somebody was trying to throw the storm at you, did not want you to focus on a new direction, putting fear. But now it's like I feel like it backfired. And all you did was cause this person's ascension. Yeah. High Priestess is a Pisces. The answer is yes. Whoever you did this to is a twin flame. Could have been a fake flame for some of you. But yeah, twin flame. Walked away. A divine counterpart could have walked away. Yeah, somebody has a higher calling with the Judgment card here. Somebody is being called to do something. What are they being called to do? Remove any emotional baggage from their heart space. Like healing inner child wounds. And for some of you, that's the high vibrational Leos. For the low vibrational Leos, I feel like you had some sort of a plan to try to unalive somebody. You asked other people for their help. These people, you guys did a black magic ritual, and that plan did not work because somebody's angels stepped in. Somebody was very heartless. They could have did it on their home, right? Somebody was heartless, right? With their decisions. And then somebody went around and slandered somebody else. Abusing their power, abusing their magic, being very verbally abusive. Wow. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see what is the Crows warning Leos about. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Be proud of how hard you're working. So somebody could have been very, very much in their ego. For my high vibrational Leos, you need to be very, very proud of how hard you are working at releasing and letting go at people, places, and situations that no longer serve you. All right, so the Hermit reverse, lessons in reverse, the key and confirmation, please. Tuning in to the sounds of Mother Nature and remain calm. That was what solved the issue here. The answer is yes to the Witch and Judgment. You're right where you need to be. You are not lost. So yes, you are right here. You are right where you need to be. So somebody answered their call here. The answer is yes, you answered your call. You're right where you need to be on your journey. Somebody is in their North Node. Death, Spirit of Gold, and Divine Masculine. To me, you look perfect. So this person thought they were perfect. They thought this was the perfect thing to do. They thought that this was a golden opportunity. This plan was a golden opportunity. It was like a no-fail plan. Eight of Cups, Horn, and Twin Flame. Okay, I'll take them both then. Let your intuition guide you. You are what you've been looking for. So yeah, somebody is listening to their intuition. Somebody listened to their intuition and walked away. Warmth and sunshine. So there's that fire energy. So the solar eclipse could be very important for somebody here. And I feel like that solar eclipse is offering a helping hand to remove any baggage in the heart. And help to open up the door to romance, to help heal their heart. For my high vibrational Leos. But for my low vibrational Leos, your death spell that you had planned with a group of people, the only thing it did was land you in spiritual jail. You and your people that you asked for help to help you with this are all in spiritual jail. It's like a witch war happening with these cards. Yeah, the future is unwritten. Yeah, no more. It's time for love to come in. So you could have did some sort of death spell on somebody's divine counterpart to cause them to miss their call, but it's not going to happen because the angel stepped in. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some crystals for Leo. Yeah, praying mantis. Somebody was praying on another person. Septarian, patience, stillness, and timing. Spirit of praying mantis, teach me to be patient and trust my instincts in order to know when the right time is for action. Yeah, somebody was praying on another person. Somebody was praying on praying as in prey predator, on a person who has a very high calling here. They have a direct connection with the angels. It's like they didn't realize the status of this individual when they did this death spell, when they did this black magic spell. Prairie dog. Spirit of prairie dog, show me the way of retreat so I may reassess, plan wisely, and replenish my energy. Thank you, Aho. Finding your gifts, meditation, self-care. Yep. So, for my low vibrational Leos, you are praying on a person who has a very high status, a very high calling, has a direct connection with the angels, almost like an earth angel here. And what you did was you actually accelerated their ascension. You accelerated their movement, their rebirth. Why? Because your plan to unalive this person, this black magic plan that you teamed up with a group of people to cast on them, it's now returning. Slander is now returning. To slander this person, and you didn't know who you were messing with. This person is a high status, a very high status, a high calling, a direct connection to the angels. The angels are protecting them. All right, so thank you for watching, Leos, and have a great day.